Yeah.
Okay, folks, we're about to kick off here. Match one of a great day of rugby. Play Rugby versus Morris. How we doing today, Steph?
Too bad, Brian. Like you said, I got my fill of cold barley soup yesterday, so it was a little cloudy earlier, but the nice weather's healing that nicely.
I went with barley gazpacho.
Barley gazpacho. Oh, yeah. You like that crafty stuff?
Yes. I think the craft was done on me, though.
The witchcraft.
The witchcraft.
The beer witchcraft. This is a beautiful day for rugby. A little bit overcast coming from the west, but hopefully, I was looking at the radar earlier. It looks like it might skirt us, which would be good.
It's not a bad way to spend our Saturday.
All right, looking like we're going to switch out for a different ball here for the kickoff. Morris on the kickoff, Maroney with the ball, receiving, play rugby.
Testing our buttons here.
Yeah, you found it.
Better now than when something's important.
Correct.
Oh, the bobbly kick, fielded by Felix, it looks like. Oh, Mendoza, sorry.
Some pretty decent work coming out of play rugby right away. They look like they're organized, moving the ball well. Got a side runner here. Good hands here from number 10, Brian. Kendi,
yeah.
And, they're recycling well here. They're looking pretty well drilled right now. A little bit of bobble in the backfield. Morris is there. It's looking like it's staying play rugby. Good Morris pressure here.
I think we're calling the knock there on Kendi. Ball came out a little sloppy. So good opportunity here for Morris on the
Absolutely.
22. No, yeah.
Just heard
10
Coach Mike
meter,
saying
right?
got to bring it up fast. I thought the line speed was okay there, but he's right, a little bit quicker, and that ball could have been probably turned over maybe a phase or two earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, the ball has been a little bit bobbly so far, and if you're a little bit more aggressive, you can put some real pressure on there.
We're 20-minute halves today? Is
Yes,
that correct? All right,
correct.
let me, a little bit behind on the clock here, but we'll get her going. Kugelman with the ball.
Out to McLaughlin.
McLaughlin on the carry, bobbles it back. Kugelman covers as it goes through the hands of Gonzalez. Looking to strip Kugelman there. Ronsky opts for the pick and go. Trundling forward. Sevilla receives and carries. A little bit isolated there. Would like to see that player get in there, and thankfully covered by McLaughlin, who's able to clear that ruck out. Ball sloppy on the close side over here. Turned over to play rugby.
Massive opportunity missed there. Good coverage there by play rugby.
Absolutely.
Ref is going back for the knock. Maroney knocked it on.
Brian, I think if Morris is taking play rugby lightly, I think play rugby is showing them that they better not be doing that today.
Oh, big mistake.
Yeah.
If you do.
And, they've actually controlled the ball pretty well in their 22. It looks like they were going to go for the kick until the knock there. So let's see what they can make happen.
So we've Cirillo deep on the kick here. Potential kick anyway. Let's see.
Nice pack work from Morris. Really giving them trouble there.
Felix, the 9, cleans it up. Ball was attempted to kick, was blocked and fielded well by play rugby. Ball's moving out now. Well tackled by Morris.
Yeah. This is a little bit okay, the knock's there. This is going to be a pretty good attacking platform. Oh, no, pardon me,
offside.
It's going the other way. Okay, so play rugby gets a break here after some good Morris pressure.
Looks like we're opting for the kick here. It's the right choice. Cirillo covering the line.
Oh, Cirillo
Well
gets the
fielded.
happy bounce, and she's on the run. Dishes it off. Maroney fends off first two players and then is taken down just shy of the 22.
Hands in rock, ref. No, not.
Knock favor to Morris. All right, so we'll get a good look at the scrum down set piece here. Morris looking pretty dominant there on that last one, so I'm pretty excited to get something close like this.
Yeah, it was good to see the winger Taryn getting in there and sealing off that ruck as well.
Yeah.
The one thing that's changed in the last few years about rugby is there's no real delineation now between backs and forwards as far as rucking and skills like that.
I heard somebody say one time, I thought it was a great way to kind of differentiate. It's like the difference is between backs and forwards is just the set piece now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it looks like the ball has gone through the channel, so we'll scrum down again. So basically, folks, we'll try and give some rules along the way. When the ball goes straight out the other side of the scrum, it's usually a put in, same kind of situation.
Repeat.
Pull
it up and repeat. Interesting thing here, though, it looked like he's letting the drive go because I'd say that was more than 1.5 meters on that last, not this one, but the second to last scrum down, which is further away.
Yeah.
All right. So, unlucky there. Looks like caught a heel. Oh, and Kugelman took a slap. Oh, boy. Okay.
Are we calling a knock on here? So it's going to scrum to play rugby. Felix will put the ball in. We've been kind of hanging out in play rugby's inside their 22 so far in this game, so they're starting to come up the field a bit.
Yeah, and they're keeping their cool, man. It's,
Bend, don't break.
Yeah.
Great view of the back of Rob Kugelman here, standing right in front of us.
Handsome bastard.
He's not wearing any fancy shirts today, but ball moving well now out the backs.
Okay, that's Landerman on the carry. She's brought down about after a 10, 12-yard good.
Oh, well
there.
stolen there by Kugelman.
Yeah.
Looks like we were going to get a turnover to play rugby, and Kugelman just ripped the ball out.
Ronsky goes to ground, gets recycled quickly. McLaughlin on the carry.
Well sealed by fellow captain Sibelia.
This is more,
Starkweather.
This is more what we're looking for from Morris here, Brian.
Yeah. Slowly build. There's no pressure to do it all in one shot. There goes Danson Mignoni.
Yeah, she's something else, man. She just finds that space in traffic. And here's the other one who finds the space in traffic as well. And hard charging, pumping run here from Maroney. The help is there. Kugelman ball out. Hansen with a big carry here. Man, she's moving the ball well. She's brought down just about the 10. Yeah, Morris in good control here. Starkweather carrying. We got a whistle. Favor of Morris offsides.
I don't know why he didn't play advantage there.
Yeah.
Morris was moving the ball well.
Yeah, true. It's a good point. Let's just let it drop and let the momentum continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks like Nessa McLaughlin had issue with that as well, chatting with the referee right there, and good for her. I think.
It takes a while sometimes for a ref to find a rhythm too, so they might.
Yeah, true. Hey, look, I love when you see this in the early parts of the game, right? And there's good decision being made around like taking the kick, the opportunity here to put points on the board.
Yeah, and the really nice thing about what Dobbs and Mike do as Morris coaches is that they let the kids make the decisions and play with what they're seeing, and it really, it gives them ownership of it, and they really, they grow much faster that way rather than waiting for instruction. They make the decisions.
That's an excellent point. I never thought about that. It's their game to play out there, and like Dobbs always says, right? You play what's in front of you.
Yeah, exactly. And if they make an ill-advised decision, you just push wide.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Unlucky. Solid kick. But yeah, he always says, if there's a mistake made, we'll correct that stuff at practice so you can make more informed decisions, I'd say.
There you go. Yeah.
But he lets the captains make their choice, and it benefits. You know, the whole U14 program is built to feed players and make them ready for high school. The whole high school program is built to get kids into college and have them ready to perform at that level.
Yep.
So
Yep.
you're always feeding somebody else. Well fielded by one of our new players here.
Oh. That was Maddie Ball, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she
took
got...
a bit of a late hit here.
Yeah, well, I'd almost blame the ref because he blew the whistle, but nobody heard it. She got nailed.
Yeah.
And she had stopped play. She had heard the whistle and stopped play, but the kid that hit her didn't hear the whistle.
I heard the whistle all right. I think, hey, look, it was the heat of battle kind of thing, right?
Yeah, no, it was nothing intentional. It was just she stood up because she heard the whistle, and the kid that leveled her didn't.
Right.
So.
Yeah, she's shaking it off. Good.
It's the one
Way
free
to go,
shot
kid.
the kid's going to get on her.
That's the truth.
She got a bit of a gut punch. I don't know if she got the wind knocked out of her, maybe.
Yeah, she seems to be moving all right now. She was a little shaken there a
Yeah.
few minutes ago, but yeah, she seems to have shaken it off at this point.
She's a kid who's taken immediately to rugby.
Yeah, her and her sister.
Yeah. Speedsters.
Okay. JoJo dishes, goes out to 15. Cirillo. Cirillo is covered in the form of, it looks like, Van Doren. McLaughlin carries in, taking a few players with her. Support is there. Kugelman should get good ball service here. She does. Maroney, first receiver, making a good run. Hand out. Sabia is there in support. Ruxin closes. There it is. Oh, nice work. McNoney dishes out to Landerman at 12. And Landerman, unfortunately taken into touch just north of the try line. Nice work from Morris, though.
Yeah. Very solid. Looks like we're going back for a
yeah.
penalty here. For offside.
That was a great series of play.
Yeah. Good
Coaches
ball
and
movement.
players, be proud of yourselves.
Oh,
That
quick
was
tap by Kugelman out to Van Doren.
Van Doren taken down pretty hard on the far side. It's going to stay Morris.
Ref blew it up again. I'm guessing he called maybe offside.
I don't know.
Or not back 10. Oh, high tackle, production O'Brien says.
High tackle. Okay.
In fairness, it's hard not to high tackle Van Doren.
True.
She's a short in stature and big in heart.
Oh, my God. I'd take 15 of that kid any day.
Yep.
Okay, a little pause before we resume play here. Sir calming some voices out there. Clock's back on.
Ball didn't reach touch, so play rugby is a chance to clear here. Looks like that was knocked on.
Arms out for the knock, yeah. All right, so look, this is where Morris has to capitalize, right? And you got to make this count here.
Yeah, Kennedy went to clear there, and she was kind of tapped just as the ball dropped to her foot, so it's considered a knock.
Maybe we see Sabia peel off the back at 8 and see if she can work some magic there. We're kind of in that sweet spot for her right now.
Yeah. And good news on Sibilia this week. She's declared for Mount St. Mary's.
Going to join her sister. There it is. Yeah, it's the 8-man pick. She's trundling forward. Got a couple players with her. McLaughlin organizing.
Ronsky with the ball. Looks like Ronsky got the score.
Well
Nice
done,
job.
Kayla. Nice work there. Well, we were just saying that, man, and it's like, Morris really needed to capitalize on that field position right there, and they certainly did. Nice 8-man pick off the back to the far side by Sibilia, and then taken down, and Ronsky there, quick pick, and drops it in for 5. So nice work from both those forward players.
Yeah, sustained pressure by the whole team there. The ball was moving from ruck to ruck. They set their pods. They spread it to the back line. Well organized so far.
And back to Sabia. Yeah, she's going down there to join her sister.
Yeah, great news.
Yeah, that's that program will be happy to have both of them, and a program that's really been coming together.
I know Coach Lance down there is pretty chuffed.
Yeah, chuffed. Yes, that's right.
So
Been watching a lot of soccer documentaries lately.
were you?
Yeah, and I just caught a really good one on Jose Mourinho.
Oh, have to check it
yeah,
out.
Yeah, yeah, I'll send it to you, actually. Very good. They're actually talking about he's on a short list to potentially get lured to the Saudi Arabian League.
Oh. Yeah, he's one of those guys who can come in and fix things very quickly, but then he
Holy
wears
cow.
out his welcome after
He really
2-3 years
is.
very quickly as well. So
Well,
kick was no good. It looks like it's 5-0 Morris so far.
We're getting a signal from the referee. Okay, oh, he's got subs coming in. Okay.
Today is Red Nose Day in support of child hunger.
I don't know
So
what happened to my red nose.
it's resting on your phone, dummy.
I have a red nose from last night. I don't think I need it. Glad my mother doesn't listen to these.
All right, here we go. So this will be the first time play rugby goes into the Morris half the field.
Okay.
Ball's
Jojo with
bobbling
the
around
ball.
there.
Look at this. This is exactly what we're talking about. She just finds space, right? And then confident with the ball. She gets it to ground. Recycles well. Yeah, Sabilla's got the angry face on. You got to love seeing that.
Driving hard.
Oh, nice work from the opposite nine there on Kugelman, giving her a hard time. But it's covered. Bronski having a day out there today, Brian. Really
Yeah,
good stuff.
Yeah, really good sport. That was Ella Venables, their 15 on the tackle, who can play scrum half as well. So
Just ran into her dad before the game. Shout out to Joel. Good to see you, brother.
fellow Connecticut Old Grey, is he? I think?
He's, yeah, and I played with him last summer with Old Breed. Had the pleasure of playing with him in Saranac and hopefully again this summer.
Nice. Oh, ball out to Landerman there. If we can get that next pass on a little earlier.
Yeah.
Huge space there. McLaughlin on the drive.
Yeah, just, they've got to commit 2 and 3 to get her to the ground.
Yeah.
And they are, but still, it's just hard work. I mean, she's such a competent player. Oh, Sabilla just running out of her cleats there. Great run, pardon my language.
Ronsky right behind her. Ronsky's having a great game today.
She really is, man. She's in fuego. I'd like to see that support get there a little quicker, ladies, but okay, it's covered, and Maroney's on the attack. She's looking for those gaps. She is finding them. Man, she is a hard runner. Good kid. There we go. Recycled. Goes out to Mignoni. Mignoni looking for some holes. She's found a little bit.
Oh, nice job there. She kind of floated the ball out as a dummy pass and then just took the space.
Yeah, competent player. There's Ammerman on the carry.
Ammerman taking her talents to Lehigh Valley.
Lehigh, correct.
Yeah.
And she was accepted to one of the top engineering programs in the country, if not the top for, I think it was mechanical. So not only an athlete, but an academic scholar as well. Getting some words of wisdom from Coach Mike on the side.
Looks like we have a couple of substitutes in here now. We have a switch at fullback. Fiona Cusack, another new player to rugby this year, and has taken to it really well.
Yes, she certainly has. Good athlete, too. She's got a good read for the field, and the rugby IQ's coming quickly.
It's her Munster family roots, I think, that are helping along. She doesn't even know it, but they're there.
I always bring it back to Munster. Good Lord.
Not Leinster.
I have to be honest. I am a quiet Ulster fan for my granny.
Oh, bit of a drive there by Morris, putting some pressure on.
And I loved Rory Bassett too.
He's a great captain.
Yeah, great captain, great hooker. Just an inspiring player to watch.
Hansen just
Talk about inspiring player, right? Just doing the hard work out there. Hansen always competent with the ball too. A little bit dishy there. It's gonna. Oh, it goes play rugby, but the penalty's gonna coming in from the side.
looks like Hansen might have a little bit of a She got up a little gingerly rubbing her face, but she seems to be okay.
Oh.
Actually, she's given the I'm dead signal. So
We got to be close to closing out the first half here, I'd say. I'm looking about 17 minutes, 17:21 and counting. I started a little bit late here, so I'd say we're in the dying minutes of the first half. McLaughlin, big carry. Support is there in the form of Maroney. Maroney drives through. And then here comes Hansen again, just like shaking off that bit of an injury that she's gotten, just trundling down the field. Hard player.
I'd say she's right on the line.
Yeah, she's very close. Out to McNoney. McNoney, ooh, just a bit of a light pass there.
Good hands there. Oh, I think we're going back for a penalty. Under the posts.
Okay. Looked like he went, it looked like arm across the hip there for offside, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll try to give you some of what the reffing signals are. If you see the referee with the hand up, obviously penalties coming.
Quickly taken by Kugelman.
Oh, nice work there, yeah. Oh, a little bit sloppy with the ball there, but tough tackle, but it's going to stay.
Call the knock.
It is, yeah.
Good heads-up play there by the scrum half.
Absolutely.
Lovely kid. Bakes cookies for
who, the 9?
Coaches, yeah. The 9, yeah. The 9.
The 9, yeah, correct.
Great job on those cookies. Although I did play a little bit of a...
I didn't get any cookies.
Well, they were delicious. You didn't show up that night.
Well, she's still the 9 to me then.
I did make sure some of the parents had the cookies first because she was a little bit perturbed at us the last few weeks. So I wanted to make sure...
he had a royal taster?
Yeah, exactly. The parents didn't know, but...
How do you like the chocolate X-Lax in there, huh? Yeah?
I gave them
funny boy?
Gave them about 15 minutes before I sampled.
Before I drove home?
Got a thumbs up from the parents and yeah.
Oh, Maroney can smell it. Yes, there it is. Well done. All right, Morris taking control at the end of the first half here.
So 10-0.
10-0, and coming off of, just like you said, that inspired play from Kugelman.
Yeah,
Right?
Just kept that pressure on, and ball got turned over. It was a scrum to play rugby on their line, and Morris did the damage on the scrum.
Morris's colleagues running out some much-needed water for a well-fought first half here. It looks like that was the whistle. I believe Maroney's up on the kick, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, correct. I would say for this half, it's probably the most cohesive I've seen Morris this season so far.
Yeah, a little bit of a rocky start there, right? Getting a nice high five from Liz, and then from Taryn as well.
Taryn,
yeah, smiles all across the field. How you, Starkweather? What do you say?
Kick's good. 12-0 Morris. Good start to the day.
Nice half from Maroney too, and I'm sure she's feeling.
So good first half there by Morris. Really kept a sustained pressure, moved the ball well, set everything up correctly, and probably the most cohesive they've been this season. Really, a lot of hard work went into working on passing and spreading the ball. And there was a good chat at practice the other day about not being selfish, not trying to do too much, just
run straight.
Yeah, use your teammates, and nobody in rugby does it on their own.
Yeah, and Coach Mike took off some of the newer players and really worked on the fundamentals of pass catch, right? And like not just the fundamentals, but the mechanics of it, right?
Yeah.
And I think we're reaping the benefits of that today with 3 or 4 of the players that he took out to the side, and he was just like, look, you guys are terrific athletes, just understand you're a little new to the sport, and let's work on this fundamental piece of the game that if we can get this to click, we'll just make the ball we'll make it effortless in the backfield.
Yeah, and even professionals spend hours and hours every week working on their basics, run, pass, catch.
100%. Dobbs talks about going to England camp a few years back when Dylan Hartley was still the hooker, and he said he was watching that guy practice for 45 minutes by himself on his line-out throws. And he would start at... Got it. He would start at the 10-meter, and he would fire the ball at the crossbar, and if he hit it like 3-4 times, then he'd back up another 5.
Okay.
Back up another 5. And it was just, he just did this, ad nauseum almost for like 45 minutes.
That's it. It's dedication to the craft,
Yeah.
It's, So, first half is over. Morris leading 12-0. I would say a really solid game so far all around. I would say standout so far. Ronsky's really having a stellar.
She really is, yeah. Hats off to you, kid. You're doing the hard work around the breakdowns, and that hard work was rewarded with a try early on.
Yeah, first score of the game.
And let's talk a little bit about play rugby, right? A bit of a younger side coming back from a few years of obscurity, but I think you summed it up well. They bend but don't break. They're keeping their composure in the backfield. Most of the game was played in their the first half, but there were certainly threatening moments there, and hopefully we'll see a little bit more of that in the second half.
Yeah, the pressure was just relentless and just sustained from Morris.
Yeah, and they kept hammering back, and just a couple of unlucky moments, and the score is 12-0. Confetti. That is a happy kid. I tell you what, that stress of worrying about where you're going to go to school, taking that off your shoulders has to feel good.
That's our own Sydney Sibelia.
That's right, number 8.
So we'll see what play rugby can do here in the second half.
Let me start the clock out time here. How about that?
Brilliant. I tell you, we're ahead of the game.
Actually know what we're doing, kind of, sort of.
Please. The people around us have finally realized they need to tell us everything.
Everything. Yeah. I understand what they mean by building the play model. It's fine.
All right, so to kick off here, we have Renosa, who's taking her talents to Lander University this year.
Yeah, Ken Pape doing some good recruiting with the play rugby sides. I think there's 3 or 4 heading down.
Yeah, there's 3. Right? There's 2 props, Nelson, and then there's actually Castillo, the hooker, and then Renosa. And then they have Rivera going to St. Bonaventure. So that's,
very good program.
For any casual rugby fans out there, if you have daughters, get them into rugby. They will get scholarship money.
All right, that's the whistle. Ball's up. Well, almost fielded by Wise there. It's played back, and she sets it, and Morris will control. They've got her number today, but she is making them work hard for it, that's for sure.
Ball's turned over. Playing advantage on the knock.
Okay, ball's coming out to play rugby. Hey, look, they're big runner here from the loose head.
That's Nelson going to Lander.
Okay, some good controlled play here from play rugby coming out of the half. So there must have been a pretty interesting chat over there to the left of us for the 5 minutes.
Out to Sella.
Okay. Again, I like their composure. There's no jittery hands here. They're hanging on. They're recycling well. 10 ops. Kendi ops for the pick and go. Nice effort here from play rugby. I like it.
Yeah.
There goes the hooker.
Castillo
on the carry, and it's... okay, penalty. Offsides is the call.
Felix takes a quick tap and sprints ahead. Ref's going to call it back.
Oh, that's a shame. I think that was... I don't know. I would have let that one go.
Yeah, and if anything, if he was going to call it back, it should have been Morris, not back 10.
Yeah.
Really. I think he was saying she didn't tap it from the mark, but it looked pretty close from our vantage point of 400 meters away.
I know our school of thought is take your time on the penalties. In some instances...
nice
like
break there by the hooker.
I would have done exactly what she did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, through the hands of the 13, the outside center. I don't have a name there, Brian.
Silla,
okay.
Out to Rodriguez.
But this is what I'm talking about, right? So they have an oops moment there, and then they just recover and keep the cool and keep playing.
Yeah. Like to see a bit more depth from their back line here. They're very flat.
Yeah, it's more of a defensive line than it is an offensive line.
Turned over. McNoney out to...
Magic hands. McNoney takes it away, and here goes ball on the run. Big counter ruck here, but it's controlled by Morris, and Kugelman looking for options. She opts for Landerman. Landerman looking.
Lovely ball out to... knocked. Knocked by Maroney.
Well...
Good solid ball movement there. It was just...
Yeah, it was good to see Landerman moving the ball far out that way, right?
Yeah.
I think we're starting to click in that 12-13 combo, which is real good.
Yeah, well turned over there by McNoney.
Yeah.
She went for the steal. Intercepted the ball in the pass. Kennedy and Venables working really well here.
Two very competent players.
And we've got Rodriguez in the sandwich in the middle. Play rugby crowd getting behind him. Nice crowd on the other side here. We've got.
It's a good Saturday rugby day. I tell you what. Okay.
Random lady walking through the field. I'm not random. I'm Mary.
Hi, Mary. Welcome. Pull up a mic.
She looked like she was kind of stern. She looked like she was coming over to tell us off or something. But
I guess she's just
walking the field.
Yeah, it looked like I was. We were going to get an earful there.
Yeah.
But, got a little worried. Man, Kugelman is getting a hard time from that opposite 9 there, but she's keeping her cool there too. Okay, so that looked like in from the side potentially.
So we're going to have Moroni kick for touch here. So if it's your penalty, you have the option of scrum, line out, if you kick for touch, or just tap and go. So if you kick for touch, then you also get the possession of the line out.
Okay, thank you.
It's kind of weird hearing yourself, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that was a good punch kick by Moroni to find touch over there, and that's a pretty good position just past the 50 for Morris. Morris, bread and butter line out here, going to the first jumper, wises up, takes it down, and they're going to maul, and they've got the momentum. Coach Dobbs must be chuffed himself right now watching this maul.
Oh, wow. That's a good 15-meter drive there.
Lord, that is a beauty. That's textbook right there.
Ball's out.
Yeah. Mignoni puts it to Landerman. Landerman shovels it out to Ball. Ball is able to handle a kind of a lopsided pass, but she places the wrong direction, and it's poached by Play Rugby.
Venables on the break.
Yeah.
Oh, nice offload there. Unlucky by Felix.
We're going to get the knock-on brought back here.
So we're going to call the knock on Play Rugby. Unlucky there by Play Rugby. They'd done some nice work after a massive maul by Morris.
And we've got a couple subs. We've got Ronsky and Landerman going off in for Goncalves and Tegan Mendel.
That was the last thing I'm probably going to say. He said, watch the weak side.
All right, so a bit of a different look here from Morris, getting in some new players.
Yeah.
Kugelman balls out.
Yeah, Mignoni with a good distribution. That's going off to Goncalves. Goncalves gets it off to Ball. Ball with a little basketball pass there. I'm not sure who we had there. That was
Van
Doren.
Doren.
Okay.
The sure-handed Van Doren.
She is, man, I like her out in the wing. Competent, confident, just keeps it cool, makes the big tackles out there, try-saving tackles. Sibilia just takes it in right into traffic. Boom. And then here we go. And Tegan calls for it, and she gets it, and she's pumping those legs, turning the ball back. Nice work from Mendel there. McLaughlin, big carry. Big carry. Oh, and they're on the poach there, but she's able to control it, bring it back. Kugelman takes the pick and go. She is hammered by 3 Play Rugby jerseys.
Kugelman settles it down again.
Yeah.
Ball out to Mignoni.
Yeah, a little bit of time there,
out
right?
to Gonzalez.
Goncalves, great little, draw that defender in and then dish it off. Like, nice work from a very new player.
Very, very new. This is her second time on the actual field. So.
And look, I'm just watching her, reset herself. Like, she's watching the play. She's backpedaling, getting into position. Like, this kid's going to be good.
Yeah. Soccer player wants to go to Penn State from a young age. So.
And our pal Primo just showed up. What's up, brother? All right, here's another big opportunity for Morris right here, just north of the 10. Kugelman is going to distribute. It goes unselfishly from Nessa. She passes off to her teammate. It's grounded, yeah.
Grounded by Maroney. Very, very unselfish there by McLaughlin. She just sucked all the players in and just gave this little dish pass out.
She's a great kid. She's a hell of a rugger. The IQ's high. Her athleticism's there as well, but she is a great leader on top of it. I'm really, we've been lucky to watch that kid develop, and looking forward to seeing her play up at Harvard next year. Hats off to you, kid. Nice play there.
It's been a pleasure week in, week out.
Yeah. Just a nice kid. Matty Ball having a day today, man.
Yeah, and the younger players coming out here really doing a nice job.
I'll tell you what. I mean, if you're looking at this team right now, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I count at least 5 players that started in the last 5 months, and they're making impact on field.
Kick's good. So we have, 17, 19, 19 nothing.
19 nothing, correct. Hard fought 19 though. Ben don't break like you said.
No, there was no easy tries. No breaking and running a 20-meter.
Yeah, there's no soft shoulder out there, right? Yeah, they're fighting for it.
Yeah.
I see we're sharing players with Play Rugby today. We've got Sosi and Rowan and Aaron over in a Play Rugby jersey. I love seeing that stuff. That's pure sportsmanship to me. Hats off to you, ladies. Good luck today.
All right, so kickoff by Reynosa.
About 10 minutes into the second half. Big tackle there on Maroney. She's taken down low.
Tackled by Mendoza.
She's slow getting up a little. Oh, I hope she's okay. Yeah, she's getting to her feet. Okay, good. Good. Scrappy in the ruck, man, that Play Rugby. God, I love it. Love it.
Tell you what, we've been watching America Mendoza for a few years.
Yeah.
Playing number 8 today. She's a really solid rugger.
Yeah, I think she came out and played some sevens with us last fall, too, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Yeah, nice kid.
Looks like Maroney's coming off with an interview.
Yeah, I think she got a bit of a stinger. So hopefully she'll be all right there. It looked like she was getting up slow. Hammerman in for Maroney. I think that's a good call right there. We're not going to see too much. We're not going to see a dip in play at all there. Hammerman, very competent player.
Yeah, Hammerman played for the EGRL Selects earlier this year.
Ball's up, finds touch right in front of us.
Perfect view here today.
Yeah. You got to love these. This is like the clinic goes on now, right?
Exactly. So it looks like
clinic
we'll
from 2 morons.
What not to say, what not to do. All right. Looks like we're going with the shorter line out. Oh, no, we're going to go full line out.
Full line out. Barati on the put-in. I know she's been working on her throws pretty hard the last couple of weeks.
Bit crooked.
Yeah, unfortunate. She understands the game well. Her rugby IQ is high. She just find a little bit of confidence in there, man. Her game will really come together.
Yeah, she kind of short-armed the pass and it went completely sideways.
But
she just needs to follow through.
Good kid, gets the game, and I'm telling you that confidence is going to come into play soon, and she's going to be an impact.
Yep, it's a freshman. Plenty of time.
As a freshman, no less, too.
2-2 also.
We got Taryn Gonzalez marshalling her backfield over here off the flag from Kugelman, the elder.
Felix with the put in. We could see Mendoza going off the back here, I'd say. Oh, it's a...
So
Felix seems to be like whipping that ball back into...
yeah,
She needs to put it in a little under the hooker's foot.
yeah, just a little softer touch there. I mean, you know, that was a pretty aggressive feed.
Yeah, and I think she got a warning on it because you're not allowed to actually throw the ball back under it. You can turn it your direction to put into the scrum, but
Yeah,
it needs to...
You can favor a little bit. But
Exactly.
It can't be.
Yeah, you can't just be tossing it.
Can't be launching it to the 8.
Yeah. Everybody lift their feet.
Right. Stand up.
Oh, big push there by Morris. Looks like the scrum collapsed on everybody.
Yeah, listen, Morris is a formidable 1 through 8 there. That's a tough pack, and we've got some players down. Oh, not good. One holding the ankle, another. Oh, good. I'm sorry. Good Lord, I'm sorry, ladies.
Everything kind of collapsed on them. We've got our assistant coach, Mike Eisenhower, on the field now just to protect the players. Ref should stop it. He's not.
Yeah, this is a bit of an old school game being played here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, these poor girls. This is not looking good.
Break up the sideline there by Johnson.
Well,
Nice
back
run
to the
there.
action on the far side, as you say.
The ref, I don't think, sees the injuries at all.
You may be right. You may be right.
McLaughlin went over and told him he needs to stop.
Okay, there it is. Time's off.
Again, leadership by McLaughlin.
Yeah. Okay, well, one player's up already and looking like she's feeling a bit better than maybe. No, not as worse for wear as we may have thought, which is good.
I think we have a couple of twisted ankles and...
Okay, another number coming off a little bit gingerly, but all right, feel better, young lady.
Yeah, the scrum kind of just ended in a pile there.
Yeah.
So it looks like Rivera is okay, and let's see if we can get a number on the back of this girl's jersey. It's number 6. It's Aguaville, who we remember from the last day. That's the
Aguaville.
name. That's the name I was calling it, Aguaville or something.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, sir. Moss, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Production O'Brien helping.
Helping Tool on Brian.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Oh man, the assist.
How to grow moss. So it looks like it was a bit of a twisted ankle.
Yeah.
Being checked out by the trainer here. Seems to be reasonably okay.
Yeah, hopefully a couple days off, and because it's early in the season and there's still plenty of rugby to play, so hope to see the number 6 jersey Aguaville out very shortly.
Yeah.
Nice taken by Wise there, and okay, the maul is not engaged. I like it. You know, that's heads-up play from Play Rugby, right?
Yeah.
And nice work from Morris because they didn't advance knowing that they didn't have the engage there too. So good heads up on both sides there.
So do you want to explain what a maul is?
Sure. So basically coming, it'd be a line-out call, and what happens in most instances.
Oh,
off the
nice
line-out-
kick there by McNoney.
Yes, it
Kicking
is.
into space for Van Doren to run onto it. Oh, well fielded by Venables.
Venables on the
And she makes a
run.
break up the line here.
Kugelman's on her. It looks like Kugelman will bring her down with the help of Cusack, but hell of a run from Venables there. And we'll come back to the explanation of the maul later because the level of play has just, the tempo is shot through the roof here.
It's exploded here.
Okay, ball's fielded well by the hooker.
Out to Castillo.
She's looking for an she's got the corner. Oh, unselfishly dishes it off. Man, this is inspired play from Play Rugby. I love seeing it. This is good stuff. Good stuff. They're still in control, firmly in the Morris half, just north of
There
the
goes
10,
Mendoza.
sniffing at the try.
Oh, well turned over there
Oh.
by, looks like,
Cirillo, I believe, in the black scrum cap.
and we're getting a penalty.
Oh, what a shame. What a shame. What an inspire. Kicked off right here by Venables on this 25, 30-yard run, just shaking shoulders, and then just gets worked across the field. Some nice work from Castillo taking the ball up another 20 yards. Unselfish dish to the outside, an unfortunate penalty. But
Yeah.
great series of play.
Yeah.
Great series of play.
We're not seeing any broken plays here.
Yeah.
Tackling is good. The ball movement is great. We're
Yeah.
seeing a two solid performances here. The score is a little bit reflecting of the pressure Morris was putting on the first half, but
Yeah.
Play Rugby is not hanging their heads here.
No, not at all. And we, at the kickoff, actually, you heard it, like all the chatter that was going on. It was all positive. Okay. I guess the call was not straight. It looks like.
So do you want to go back to explaining them all? We have a couple of seconds.
Yeah, so in different aspects, in different instances in the game, what will happen, and let's talk about it off the line out. So basically what will happen is jumper goes up, fields the ball right from the throw-in, and then she's brought down. He or she is brought down, and basically a loose form of the scrum is formed around that ball carrier, and the ball starts being driven forward by that loose, call it loose scrum of forwards, right? And what the idea there is to get that momentum moving. Now, the thing that's important here is you need to be engaged with the other team. So if the other team steps off and doesn't engage when the maul happens, you cannot move forward with that ball. It'll be a penalty, and that's what we saw there from Play Rugby earlier. Nice
big break by Sibilia.
Oh, nice arm chop.
Well
and she
tackled
gets
there
through.
by. Tell you, this kid Johnson on the wing has some wheels there.
Yeah,
Because Sibilia was in open space.
Yeah, and she got in there like a heat-seeking missile.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, through Goncalves' hands. A little bit of a no-look
unlucky
pass
there
for
by
ball.
Ball.
Yeah. It was a great idea because it was that quick, like French dish pass, right?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it was just one step ahead of Taryn Gonzalez, who was coming on with heels of fire there. Unfortunate, almost. That would have been Gonzalez's opportunity right there.
The best ball movement we've seen from Morris all season.
Yeah, it's getting past the 12, right? It's work there.
Yeah, they're starting to click a little bit. Starting to see that they don't have to do everything themselves. They're being very unselfish. They're just trying to raise everybody around them up. And we've got Sibilia control in the back of the scrum here. Felix puts the ball in.
Okay, a little more calmly this time, and she's rewarded. It's
the scrum is completely turned.
Yeah.
Danson McNoney finding some space all by herself.
Yeah.
How does she do it?
Look at that. Broke 3 tackles right there, right? Danced through probably 2 other ones.
Yep.
And then, big tackle there. Big ruck, counter ruck on Ammerman.
That was by
Play
Felix, the
Rugby.
scrum half. So it looks like we have hands in ruck. Venables is going to kick for touch.
Let's get a check on time here.
Actually, I'd say they're gonna tap and go.
We got to be close here. I'm showing about 21 minutes. Obviously, there was some injury time on the clock there, too, so official time kept on the field. But this has got to be Anna went in for the tackle, was able to slow her down, but you could see it was a good jarring run from Play Rugby there.
Felix on the break.
Again, nice little basketball dish there, and Play Rugby scrapping through right here. The tight head, nice work there to the 4. Oh, big work. And unfortunately, flag is going to... no flag for touch. That's kept in. Very nice. A little bit of a melee down here on the near side of the field.
Turned over.
On the carry.
Well sealed by McLaughlin.
Yeah. A little bit of caterpillar rucking there. Sabia just doing the hard work today, right up the gut.
It should be hands in ruck. Ruck was formed, hands were in. Out to O'Brien.
O'Brien, who
Nice
is
straight
normally in a black
heads
jersey.
down run.
Playing for Play Rugby today, like we talk about.
Felix dishing it out. There's some space here if they can get the ball out. That's
Yeah.
Mendoza fighting for every inch.
God, look at this kid go. Man, just No quit.
There goes Venables, quick sneak.
Okay, being controlled by Morris, but like play rugby, giving everybody a hard time in the dying minutes of the second half of this
Castillo.
first game today.
Yeah. Looks like we have her in.
Okay, they're still on. Man, I'd like to see them rewarded here, Brian. I'd like to see play rugby rewarded for their work here. Okay.
Spreads it out to O'Brien.
O'Brien, try time, O'Brien. Come on, get in there, kid.
Looks like they'll hold it up. Ref's not making a
it's
call.
recycled
Ball's
out.
recycled. Oh, Venables, quick sneak.
Nice work.
Yeah, smart play. Smart heads-up play.
They deserve those 5 points and hopefully the 2 to come on the conversion because that was really well-worked ball. And who was it on the far side that was making that out of her cleats running?
Johnson.
Unbelievable.
Johnson, yeah. She had some wheels and she's going to be one to watch. She's in 12th grade. And Ella Venables on the try there. She's in 9th grade.
Well, Johnson.
Nice run there by O'Brien, too.
Yes, very nice run and darn close. And you know what? That's the thing, too. In that 5 meter, right, it's easy to panic and cough that ball up. She turned it around, got it recycled, and then it was dotted down by Venables. So,
yeah, so 19-5, and looks like we'll have Kennedy with the kick. And that will likely be it then.
I suspect so. We're getting heckled to put our red noses on.
Yes, we put our noses on.
Breathe.
Oh, there's our favorite number 9.
The 9.
The 9.
There she is.
She had a great game. Really managed the flow well.
Oh, okay. So the conversion was no good. We're going to keep it at 19-5. A hard-fought game from both sides. Good to see the work from Morris in the backfield coming together, and some really inspired rugby from Play Rugby, and great to see them back in the jersey after a few years off. I tell you what, we saw them a few weeks back, and there's been some great improvement there as well. So 2 good sides. Yeah,
that was an excellent game. Great follow-up to the women's match we watched earlier here. Morris against one of their local rivals, Union.
Yeah, Morris women looking good today too.
Yeah.
Really strong.
So good job of first match here. So we're going to take a little break and we'll come back to you for the second match.
Just a quick shout out before we go to that break. There were 2 former players of the high school program playing with the Morris women today, Alba Corney and Gianna Caulfield. And Caulfield with a score in the second half of the game. Good hard run there.
Yeah.